YouTubers, shooters, reloaders, Flyer 556 coming to you today. It's another freezing cold day here on this February 14th, Valentine's Day 2016. Just checked the weather. It's a total 3 degrees outside today, so yep, you guessed it. We're going to do another YouTube video today. It's going to be on another pretty cool firearm here. This is the Chiappa Little Badger. Okay, this gun comes chambered in 3 different calibers. You can get it in 22 LR, which is what this is. You can get it in 22 Magnum, and you can also get it in 17 HMR. Okay, to the best of my knowledge, that's the 3 calibers that you can get this in. The way I found out about this firearm was the guy I shoot with pretty much every week in Pennsylvania, Russ. He picked one of these up at Heritage in PA and brought it to the range one weekend when I was there shooting with him, and that's how I found out about it. And then I kept going in inquiring about it because I wanted the same one he had. I wanted it chambered in 22 LR, and they didn't have it. They only had it in 17 and 22 mag, which I didn't want as my first one. I wanted the first one to be in 22 LR, the most common round, you know, and they didn't have it. So anyway, this story goes kind of very similar to the TNW video that I made the other day. Very similar, and this actually is the gun that I went to buy when I bought the TNW. Like I said, I went in there to buy a $200 gun. This is the gun that I went in to buy when I ended up buying that. Anyhow, not to get off the subject of this gun goes for around 200 bucks. That's what I paid. I think it was like 2 1/4 with the tax and nix. It's about what I paid out the door when I finally did get it. I wanted it in the beginning of last summer. I didn't end up actually obtaining it by the time I finally found it until around August. Well, yeah, it was in August because it was the day that I bought the TNW that I actually got this. So anyway, just going to review this and show you guys because it's not a real popular gun. There's not much out there on YouTube about it, so I figured I should make a video on it, and it's a good day to do it, as cold as it is outside. So here we go. This is called the Little Badger. It's made by a company called Chiappa, C-H-I-P-P-A, I believe it is. Let me double check that. Little Badger, Italy. It's C-H-I-A-P-P-A, Firearms, Chiappa. Okay, and the model is the Little Badger, and this is chambered in 22 LR. As I mentioned, you can get it in 17 HMR, 22 LR, or 22 mag. So moving on with it, you got your wire stock here. Pretty simple, basic stock. You got a break open action, which you have to cock the hammer to open the action, and then you pull this lever right here in front of the trigger guard, pull that back, and the action breaks open. Okay, the gun is safe. That's a drywall anchor, a number 4 drywall anchor I have in there as a snap cap in case the hammer ends up getting dropped. I did a video on these. An affordable snap cap for 22 LR. It's a great alternative to buying the expensive ones. They work just fine. They fit perfectly. Anyhow, you can check that video out if you want to know more about it. Very small package here, as you can see. Okay, it's about the width of my body when it's folded in half, which can be done for transportation or backpack use. Whatever you choose to do with it. It's got this little ejector here that comes out as you open the gun. See it go in? As you open the gun, it comes out and it ejects your shell, just like that. Okay, that's how it ejects. Pretty cool. One shot. However, it's got a 12-shot reserve here, 6 on each side, where you can put some extra ammo. I mean, you can also put whatever you can fit in your pocket or however you want to do it. But that's how it works. It's a break action, and it ejects kind of like a double barrel shotgun, same difference. What caught my eye about it, the reason I thought it was so cool is because of a few things. One, it just looks cool because it's so small and simple. But the main things were, it's got the quad rail, so it kind of got that AR style look to it in a way. And then it's got the military peep sight, which is pretty cool. The way that works is it's got a ramp, okay? It's got little holes in it where it kind of stops. It clicks into each of these holes. That's how you adjust the elevation on it. And then you got this large screw here for adjusting the windage, which also has clicks, like kind of like an AR, which I thought was one of the really cool features of it, was the military style peep sight in the rear. And then the other really cool feature that I liked about it was the post sight like an AR with the rabbit ears in the front. It just gave it that military style look, and I thought that was really, really cool. As soon as I seen it, I was like, I gotta have it. So that's what really turned me on to it, was the sights and just the overall, you know, the overall weapon itself. I just thought it was pretty cool. It's not really an every week shooter type deal. It's more of a collector's type of thing, is the way I'd rate it. And you all know with the amount of guns I got, I definitely could consider myself a collector. And that was the main reason I got it. I thought it was definitely had to be added to the collection. It is serialized on the upper and lower, as you can see. Okay, it's on the top and bottom. Little Badger, as it says, that's the model. Not much else to say about it. It's a pretty simple gun. Single shot. Does have a threaded barrel. I guess that's compliant here in New Jersey because it doesn't have the pistol grip and it doesn't have an adjustable stock. So it does have the threaded 1/2 inch by 28 barrel if you screw this cap off. Okay. It can be suppressed, so when I go to PA to shoot, I can screw my friend Russ's suppressor on because he does have one. And I can put that on here and suppress this and shoot it all day long as I'm in a free state. When I come back, I got to hand that back to him and then bring the gun back like this, and it's all good. Okay, so pretty cool on that, having a threaded barrel. The barrel is 16.5 inches long, to be exact, from the chamber to the tip of the barrel. Exactly 16.5 inches on that, for anybody that's interested in that. And I guess that's about all I got to say about it. The trigger is really, really good. I was impressed with the trigger. The accuracy is unbelievable for what it is, for the simple sights that it has. I guess because it's a single shot, it is really, really accurate. It took me maybe 15 shots or so to get it zeroed in. I zeroed it at around 25 yards, and it did very, very well. I was very happy with it. Like 1.5 to 2 inch groups at 25 yards with these open sights. Very easy to mount a red dot or an optic. My friend Russ actually dropped his EOTech on his and the suppressor on the front, and he put a bipod on it, which also can be done because you got the quad rail, you got everything there you need to put all these accessories on the gun, and it can be done. That's no issue. Just giving you some options out there if you happen to want one of these or you want to know what it's capable of. It's completely capable of all that. But I really like these military style sights with the peep sight, the post, and the rabbit ears. I just like it the way it comes, just like this. And it is very accurate, just like this for a short range rifle. That's really all I got to say. I guess I'm going to consider buying the 22 mag next. Same gun. Now that I got the most important one that I wanted, the one chambered in 22 LR. But that'll be another future thing, possibly. If I run into it on the right day, I think I'm going to go for that too. Because it is a pretty cool rifle. It does have a half cock. Guess I'll mention that. See the click? And then when you go all the way back, you got the second click. Okay? Hammer does have to be back to break it open, to pull the brake and pop it on open. And it does basically fold almost completely in half, like so. It's a pretty small package there, just like the ASR I showed the other day. Another pretty small package for concealed carry. Okay guys, so that's about it for this one. The Chiappa Little Badger. There it is in its entirety. Just wanted to get it out there. And there it is. Please remember, if you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button. As for this one, that's the end of this one, guys. Flyer 556, I'm out.